fist-bumping dizzy. We have to commentate a match. Wobbles ever so slightly, adjusting his headset while I go ahead and take it away. DFW Hamyojo versus PatCombo.
All right.
What off-stream shenanigans were you up to?
Oh, you just wanted to talk to me about Melee.
That's reasonable. I, too, would like to talk to you about Melee. Why don't you tell the stream a little bit about Sheik versus Peach?
This is one of those matchups where it's like, you kind of get confused about who has the advantage in it when you watch it sometimes. Because Sheik, when she loses momentum in this matchup, can spend forever just trying to get it back. Like, on average, in neutral, she has the advantage. Plus, she's got really solid punishes on Peach in addition to, an NTSC anyhow, having the down throw kill setups, which are really nice. That's one of the same reasons why, like, Falcon does well against Peach and other characters can struggle, is because Peach gets to play out of her shield against so many people because she doesn't have to worry nearly as much about getting kill comboed. If she smash DIs well, it's hard to up throw up air. Ooh, ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Plus, Sheik also has a tool to snipe her out of her float and make her do bad recoveries, and that's her needles. And then, of course, she's got the fair, which sends her at a semi-low angle, which means that she doesn't get to keep DIing up and going high like she might in another matchup. So there are all these little things that add up that take away a bunch of Peach's strengths.
But in regards to Peach herself, she does a good job of taking away some of Sheik's strengths. Sheik's, of course, known for excelling at the edge guard game, but with that phenomenal recovery and the plethora of options that Peach has to make it back onto the stage, it can be so tough to capitalize on early percentage KOs, which goes back to what you're saying. When you're behind, when you lose that momentum, it's so tough. And combined with the fact that Peach is honestly one of the best characters in the game to make trades, but the worst to trade with, it can be rough. It can be very rough.
You have to be like way ahead of the Peach to enjoy trading with her. And then she's got like these combos. Sheik is combo food for Peach when you're on point.
The turnip nair, that was cute. I like that.
And she's one of the characters, because of the way her recovery works, she can actually just keep DIing out until a certain point. She's just like, I'm going to get away from you. I don't care if you fair me and I DI air quotes wrong. I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get out of this nightmare. And then she does, and then she can recover because she's Peach.
Exactly, exactly. So hard to put in your plate. But I think the name of the game for Hamyojo, play a really crisp neutral, get that percentage up, and get one of those fairs. Close it out.
For Sheik, you do a lot of short hops, threaten the zoning with Bear and Fair, and then you've got to do a bit of faking out when the Peach gets into a certain range because you know she's going to look dash attack, pop you up, and start something juicy.
And that's going to be big for Pat as well, trying to figure out ways where he can be incredibly ambiguous with those dash attacks. The minute that those start getting telegraphed, that's when Hamyojo's going to start getting some of those grabs. And unlike in PAL and NTSC, she can get a lot from those grabs.
So, you know, I mean, it's pretty close. Like, you see Peaches win all the time when they're at, like, 90 because they're just DIing well in the survival and people can't get, like, clear-cut finishers.
I really like the option that we saw from Pat earlier to use that fair. He understands that Hamyojo, very proficient at the shield drop game, wants to come down from that platform, and so he uses an option that starts high and then comes down, like the fair, to catch him as he's falling.
Yeah. Think about, like, playing out of your shield. One thing that works extremely well against it, especially on platforms, is attacking the air around them, because as long as your hitbox is active, they can't move into it. So that gives you the opportunity to space away and be safe from shield drops or options out of shield. But if you, the moment you hit them, they have the shield stun to, oh no.
Good lord, that was so much damage.
If you up tilt her down smash on a platform, you can win or clink. But if she crouch cancels the hit and then down smashes after, your leg is just there without an active hitbox.
Yeah, I'm hearing the SpongeBob memes already. Someone's screaming my leg in chat. It is rough. It is so rough. Still relatively close game.
Yeah.
Hamyojo has a bit of a lead, but once again, she'll drive forward air. Coming in very clutch.
It's really nice for him because things like jab fair, needles to build up damage, getting your grab, really nice. Good choice recovery, not nice DI.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
Very rough. Very rough.
That's a pretty good comeback for PatCombo. Like, he didn't have momentum for most of the match until I'd say, like, the last stock.
Yeah, that down
maybe
smash.
Right before it. And yeah, that down smash. You can kind of see, it takes Hamyojo a long time to get back to a stable neutral once there's a solid opening. But yeah, another thing to note is that because Sheik has to use her legs to attack you, she's actually pretty susceptible to her zoning aerials getting CC'd into down smash. And then if you try and, like, fast fall for any reason, you pay for it.
Ah.
Oh, no, he doesn't die.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting like a bear or something from Pat there.
PatCombo noticed that Hamyojo really loves to rock those aerials early on in the stock, so kind of see him, quite frankly, just straight up spamming his crouch cancel down smash, and it's got him to...
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, that was really smart. Nicking Peach just as those invulnerability frames wore off. Really smart from Hamyojo.
I don't think he even had to die. I think he just flubbed his FB timing from the shield stun, or from the hit stun, because it'll technically lengthen the move. So if you've got a muscle memory in to try and up B afterwards, then you're going to goof up and possibly die. It's one of the reasons why like a Falcon will go off the level. It'll down throw knee, and then he won't up B properly or double jump properly to survive.
Right,
because he's used to one timing after his knee when it whiffs, and then if it misses, it's easy to accidentally act while you're still in impact lag.
Right. Down smash, forcing Hamyojo off stage. Try to get on Randall, but doesn't quite shoot the trajectory of that air dodge properly in order to confirm that landing.
Yeah, Randall is one of those things that really tests like your absolute ability at this game. Because he's a variable, you can't just like muscle memory Randall because he's always in a different position relative to you. Like ever so slightly, and of course messing up kills you.
Yeah.
Whereas you can get used to wave landing on these platforms because they're the same height. Put somebody on like weird modded levels, or put them on Rainbow Cruise with stuff floating around and being strange, and they make way more mistakes.
No, yeah, and I totally get it. And while Randall does have that set pattern, when you think of it, it kind of is one of those dynamic options that you just aren't used to. It's so tricky.
It's a dead pat, but he got a lot of damage on that stock, and this is so scary for Hamyojo because he's going to be afraid to go in for just like raw grabs. He'll probably look to build up damage with those needles that are now gone.
Ooh, man, he's able to sneak in the grab just before the down smash was able to start up.
Now the Nair.
Yeah, but good DI this time. Still going to be able to make it back onto the stage. Oh, man, Pat's right there once again waiting for him.
Yep, using the turn up to cover the trajectory.
I like the recovery. It's interesting. I mean, Pat was still able to close up the stock, but it was a nice mix-up.
Yeah. Important thing in recoveries, especially predictable ones, is good DI and be persistent. Make them do the same edge guard over and over and over again, because each and every rep increases the odds, however tiny, that they're going to mess up. And
something that you framed at the very beginning. Whenever Peach is ahead, it's so difficult to come back. What does Hamyojo need to do to try to bring this back?
Crisp up, get his kills. I think an up air would have KO'd right there.
Yeah, Peach is pretty floaty. Ooh, man, Randall.
Randall not helping. Canceling out the fair.
Man.
I don't know if it would have hit, but I think this is going to be it. Yeah, it's grim once you're transforming into Zelda.
Ooh, that was nice. Actually making back onto the stage with the assistance of Randall this time, but the Nair out of shield.
Yeah, it's
so
going to
tough.
do it.
Yeah, Hamyojo not happy about it.
It's
but
a tough life.
It is a tough life. It's harder there for a Sheik.
Pat did a really good job of adjusting, slowly but steadily, winning out in neutral just more and more and more and more and more as the set went on.
Were there any particular interactions that you kind of caught on? That
nothing like extra super special, just that he just invaded his space. Peach has to attack a lot of people. Like, she can't camp characters like Sheik. Part of it because Sheik has needles. Well, Sheik also got like a really good turnip catching game. And that's actually a surprisingly huge part about being good against Peach. Like, Marth's turnip catching game stinks.
So it's so weird.
Yeah, so turnips can become really good against him because he's got to swipe them. He's got to start swinging, and especially on recovery. But, like, Sheik's is good. Her catch is really good. You don't want to get, like, turnip throw, dash, grab, down throw comboed by Sheik. So, like, her anti-turnip game is good, forces Peach to approach her. Then she starts playing the platform game because her vertical mobility is so much better. But once you invade her space and you force her to start doing stuff like rolls, dodges, blocking, she's like any other character for the most part. And then, like you saw, she's combo food.
That's true.